Go ahead and pull 8 cards, dude.
All right.
You are solo today unless somebody fucking pops up out of nowhere. But yeah.
No psychic abilities in this game, right?
Correct.
Oh, I gotta play here. I gotta play anywhere. Let's play everywhere. Magic item goes bye-bye. Okay, one of my crystals goes.
Hooray.
All right, so I get one more card because psychic. So I got Spark of Divinity in here.
You got a Spark of Divinity?
Yep.
Ooh.
Hoo-hoo! Okay, my learning goes up by 1. Let's see what we got here now. Yep. Do I discard assistant cards since I'm soloing? Do I discard assistant cards and redraw since I'm soloing?
No, absolutely not. You could have NPCs trying to do shit. I can tell you what, the PCs yesterday would have killed for a System Plus cards because the NPCs were teaching them the value of self-reliance.
There you go. Yes.
PCs were so fucking put out. It's like everything they want to do. It's like, excuse me, sir, could you direct me to that thing I can see over there? Well, let me make the roll. Fumble. I think you need to start digging.
All right. Yeah, so are we broadcasting now?
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you for reminding me.
So I believe I left off in Gothic San Angeles, unless you've got more dastardly things prepared for me.
Not at all. I have no idea what you're wanting to do today. Not a clue. And there's a lot of different possible things for you to do, including just wander around and peer at different things going, somebody fucked this up. Was
that seriously all Jonas' fault? The trash Burlington?
Yana. No,
Yana. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to get that for a while. You know, I mean, I didn't get Burlington for like 10 minutes there. I'm bad with names.
No, actually, that had nothing at all to do with her. I just blame anything that goes wrong on her. But
okay.
as far as PvP goes, if she starts hunting down the other PCs or contacting hitmen to kill them or something, that's one thing. But if it's like she's got plots that bleed over because the other PCs are dumb enough to keep going to the house that she also lives at,
yeah,
fuck them.
That was my last trip to the house. I just needed to get her kill.
Oh, I would never. With all the horrible shit that goes on at that house, unless you are feeling strong, I wouldn't go there. Like, I've got a lot of people with me, and we got a lot of extra ammo. Let's take a trip to the house. I feel like a firefight today.
Okay, so you let me off easy. That's cool. I needed to get her killed. All right, so the first thing I'm doing in Gothic San Angeles is I'm going directly to the bank, and I'm getting a safe deposit box.
Okay, they're quite expensive here and stuff, but yeah, if you want a safe deposit box, they'd be happy to take your money.
What's the rate?
Hold on a minute, let me find it.
Oh, is that in the price list?
No, but I gotta find the price of other shit, and then I will extrapolate. Let's see. $5 silver per month.
Okay, so 5 years would be 60 months times 5 is 300 silver. All right, so I'm just going to do 2 years. 2 times 12 is 24. No, 2 times 12 is 24 times 5 silver a month.
Sure.
120 silver. Okay, that's good. Minus 71 gold, 50 silver.
Okay, it's big enough that size will be big enough to put 3 loaves of bread in.
Right, so in goes the glasses and Hercule.
Perfect. Yeah, those easily fit.
Yep. And I apologize to the brown AI, but I'm not always going to be wearing that, but I'll keep it safe.
That's probably not a bad idea. Go ahead and take a card for thinking ahead. I'd like to encourage this sort of behavior.
Let's see.
Did that sound too mean? I don't know.
Yes, that sounds terrible, Logan. That sounds, yes.
Oh, I would like to point out for the last 2 days of GMing, I think I've rolled a total of less than 4 die rolls. Just because of the shit going on. Yeah. How many fucking GMs can say that?
I don't know, man. That's pretty, oh, well, I'm going to lose dissemination because I'm unlikely to have an NPC in card play.
No. You're still missing the point of dissemination. Read the bottom 2 sentences or bottom sentence.
If nobody wants your cards or you're playing solo, you can still discard any or all cards you wish you had. Okay, so that's a free refill.
Yeah, think about it, dude.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't read the whole card.
That's why I rephrased it to try to make it easier.
Yeah, and then I just did a skim on it.
Just ignored it. I know.
Okay, so dancing plus 20 goes. Sorry, Logan. I knew that makes you sad.
I try to make your life better.
Okay.
So hard.
Let's go and visit the Great Yandune and find out if he still needs me to check out Shadespire.
Yes and yes. Absolutely, you can go check out Shadespire. He's sitting there with his hair all stuck out, and he's like, it could be a little bit dangerous, though.
Danger is my middle name.
Really? Mine's Xavier.
Okay. Do you have any men you can send with me?
He looks around his potion shop. It's just him standing there. And he says, no, but I have something that's even better than men.
What's that?
Potions. I could sell you potions that you can go use to survive.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Let's see. Hold on, I'm finding the Great Yandune's potion pricing here real quick. He looks excited to finally have a fucking customer. He says, now you don't want to drink too many of these per day because
Yeah, potions mix in your belly and go boom.
He looks totally confused. He says, do they? I've never heard that.
Yeah, mixing potions is usually a bad idea.
No, you can mix. Who told you these things?
Oh, little bird. Okay, so why not drink? If that's wrong, why not drink these? Yeah, more.
Well, some people get addicted to them and get into because it feels good when you get healed, so they cause themselves pain and then drink the potions in order to get the healing feeling. And also, you just kind of get sick if you drink too many of them. 1 per day or less is probably a good amount.
Okay, so you got healing potions then.
Oh yeah, he has all kinds of potions. As soon as Logan can fucking find where in the fuck his potions are. Hold on, I'm an idiot, and my organization is apparently shit.
Yeah, you got a lot going on. That's all.
You'd be amazed how much shit is written for this goddamn campaign.
Although I'm holding back a dig at the magic system at this point.
Dude, okay, wait, let's talk about that. All it is, I mean, how many spells does the player's handbook have for D&D?
Right.
Hundreds. All these are is each one is a different skill. That's it. Right. And you just pick them up in a certain order. That's it. I don't see how it could be easier.
Oh, it's very simple
Right.
but it's a sprawling mess, and you know, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go into it. It's just not my bag. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna contribute.
Yeah, you're saying, you know, I disagree with being a drug dealer, but I will support them by doing the drugs. In other words, you're not gonna make the okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a dealer, but you know, I'm happy to do some pot every now and then.
Well, no, you're supporting the dealers basically.
Yeah.
In other words, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys can go crazy, go nuts, go nuts. I'll you know, I've figured out that the way to do this is to focus on one tree.
Yeah, well, that's
it doesn't
one
help
way
to have
do it.
a million trees that don't do anything. So you want to focus on one tree and get that up to a decent level.
Well, you can. It depends on your strategy. I mean, if you've got like 5 different trees and you go through until you get a check in one, think okay, and then check in there. You can slowly, because you can't really control when you get a crit and shit.
Right, right. So you wind up wanting to have, you know, a decent number of trees. Yeah, that's the way I figured. Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't think that gets out of control, because otherwise I agree that you will have too much shit and you will forget what you got. Which
yeah, so I started making tree notations on my spell sheet and tier notations on my spell sheet, so I know exactly where I'm at. I mean, I don't mind playing it. I just don't want to develop for it.
Are you sure that's not just laziness talking?
Nope, not just laziness talking.
Okay. Well, I'm not really losing anything. You weren't doing anything on it before, so it's not really
exactly. So it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. So yeah, if you wanted to, whatever, you know, I did what I did.
Yeah. No, this is I'm happier with this.
No, Scott and Pete have this covered. Scott and Pete are very excited about this. I'm sorry. What?
What? What are you talking about, Scott and you?
Scott and Pete.
Oh, Pete.
Have this covered.
Ah.
They're both pretty enthusiastic about developing new stuff, so yeah. I don't think you need anybody else anyway. So
I could always use more people, but if you're morally opposed to it for some strange fucking reason that I don't even want to try to understand, great. Don't care. Hold on, I'm still working on finding that cost thing for you, because
he's still in front of us. Sorry.
You distracted me. Because it's you, he can sell you for 20 silvers. He can sell you fast potions, and for 5 silver, he can sell you slow potions. Double if you want physical healing, or you know, the fast and slow prices for getting back your magic.
And how does that work, Yondoon?
Your magic or your health comes back quicker if you take the potions, whether it's slow or fast.
A day's worth of healing in.
Oh, more than that. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd be if I drank a healing potion, I'd be at full health in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour.
Less than half an hour, you know, assuming you're not missing any bones.
Okay. I'll take a fast healing potion.
Okay, for your body, then that's 20 silver. Or sorry, 40 silver, because the healing the body is twice as expensive as healing your mind.
Yep. Got that. And I'll take 1 fast magic potion. For 20 silver?
That's 20, yeah. Let me write down these fucking prices so that I can stay consistent. Potions. 5 slow, 20 fast, double for. Got it. Right.
Double for body, yeah. Okay. Very nice, man. I will go.
You get one and one type thing?
Yeah, I get 1 and 1.
Cool. He's not worried about you overdosing on potions anymore.
Yep.
He says, I think you're going to avoid any kind of addiction problems there, buddy. Okay.
Always in moderation, young dude. Always in moderation.
Sure. Whatever you want, he says.
You don't have any ketamine, do you?
He might. Let me roll his thing here.
Except for ketamine.
Yeah. No, he's happy to sell you some ketamine.
Okay. I want 5 doses of ketamine.
It's kind of like a little brick of ketamine. Mark off 15 silvers. There you go. This is several doses of ketamine. Basically, you have a little pack of ketamine. He goes, there you go. This is fine.
Awesome. I love the K. All right, man. I'm going to go check out Shadespire, I think. Has there been any recon, or just nothing's been heard from them?
Nothing's been heard. And unfortunately, with the other problems going on with like the missing kids and stuff, and and the teachers, he says.
What?
Yeah.
Can you describe that situation? Missing kids and teachers. I haven't heard about this yet.
Well, apparently, I've just learned about it. I'm not really in the loop on a lot of stuff, he says, but apparently they used to have some school in this weird extra dimensional space, and then it stopped being there, and so all those fuckers are missing, and people are freaking out.
Ah, you mean the Shadow Academy?
You've heard about it already. Great.
Excuse me, I have to turn some shit off on my phone.
Please.
I see. Somebody blew up the Shadow Academy. Okay.
Well, I didn't say that. I don't know what happened to it, he says.
Right.
Yeah, let's see. To get to, do you know how to get to Shadespire?
No, I do not. Can you give me a map or directions?
He is happy to give you directions here. Let me find out how to get there. Shadespire. Oh, well, that's pretty fucking easy. Okay. You leave San Angeles, you're heading northeast. You go through the forest for a couple days. Then you get to the Old Forest. Old Forest is where it gets scary and real. Be careful in the Old Forest, okay? Then you go on for close to a week through the Old Forest. So I'm not sure what you're going to need to survive in there. I'm sure you're a woodsman. But then you'll get to Shadespire Point.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, not a woodsman. Maybe this isn't the best thing for me, but I'll keep it in mind.
It's super dangerous, he says. If you're going by yourself and you're not a woodsman, you're a city guy, I don't recommend it. If you're a woodsman and you're super sneaky and you can survive off the land, better.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good thing for me. You got anything else going
on? Well, let me see here. You're still buying the potions, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, great. He says, well...
and ketamine.
Okay.
You keep that coming, all right?
I'll stock up. Let's see. There's... have you been by the employment center?
No, I have not.
You have papers?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Do you have a spirit pentagram?
No, I do not.
He winks at you, monster. I get it. He says, he goes, he says, yeah, well, just stop by. Make sure you get the correct line where everybody looks like they're unhappy to be there.
Right.
You don't want the happy line. That's the good job line. That you need spirit pentagram for that.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yandu?
Uh-huh.
I'm from a different city, and I was wondering.
He goes, a monster city. Got it. No worries.
Well, I was wondering how you legally get a spirit pentagram.
Oh, you can't. You have to be human. Don't you worry about it, though. It'll be okay.
How do I demonstrate I'm human?
Be born here.
Ah. Okay, so
This is
this is
one of the
something that's
last
assigned at
things.
birth.
Oh yeah, well, you get it after you complete school, and then you get, as soon as you're done with school. If you survive the school, then you get your spirit pentagram. Then you do your mandatory military service, and then you're citizen.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I missed that whole thing somehow. All
Uh-oh.
right, so I'll go to the employment office, I guess. Thank you,
Well,
young
yeah.
man.
You bet. Hmm, yeah. If there's anything else that you need, you let me know.
Sure thing.
Yeah. No problem. As you're heading to the employment center, you see knocker uppers employing their trade. Do you know what knocker uppers are?
Nope.
In the old days, people would ask to get knocked up. Totally different meaning, because what it was is they would send around guys with really long sticks with like padded things on the end, and they would tap on your windows and stuff in order to wake you up, because nobody had alarm clocks. So these were the knocker uppers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what getting knocked up is in England. Um,
Well, nowadays it just means pregnant, which is a weird fucking, you know.
oh, about 20 years ago, people still said, "We'll knock you up in the morning" in England, because my wife traveled there and they thought that was hilarious.
Wow, interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's also you pass those guys. You also pass a couple of guys uh, taking a handcuffed guy with them. Nobody is in a uniform, and the handcuffed guy is struggling and yelling. So they're just dragging him off somewhere. He's handcuffed and doesn't seem really happy about it.
Okay. Surveillance.
Other people seem to be just kind of like letting them go by and stuff. So wait a minute, before you roll anything, what are you saying about surveillance?
I'm trying to see where they're going without being obvious and conspicuous.
Instead of surveillance, go ahead and give me a. Actually, no, surveillance is correct. You go, Russ. Give me a surveillance roll.
No, I failed. They notice.
They stop and look at you. Fuck
I look
off,
away.
one of them says.
I fuck off.
You eventually reach the employment center, and there are two lines, one of which looks happy and well adjusted and dressed nicely, and the other one looks like leftovers. There's also, in addition to the two different lines that go to different counters, there's also a standing order board that has a quite angry note nailed to it saying, "Do not deliver bits to the job centers. Deliver to the edge." Ripped off note. Another note slightly covering that one. Please take monster parts to the city burn area near Capernaum Green. Get a chip from the guards. Then take the chip to the Edge Hall building near Chilgrave Gate Treasury Office to collect your money.
Okay.
And there are various city bounties. Troll heads are going for 50 silvers each. Rat tails, 1 silver per 20. With a stern warning, anyone caught raising rats will be charged with theft from the city. And then there's also a thing that says alchemist ingredients wanted. See the Great Yondoon for details.
Okay. So you said Chilgrave Gate was the place where you drop off the monster parts? Was that it?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
You got it exactly.
Okay.
That pause was me making sure.
Okay, into my notes it goes. My notes are such a mess.
Most people's are. It's how it is.
Yeah, that's why they're notes and novels. Okay, so I get into the shitty line. and
You
wait my
get
turn.
you get up there, and the guy looks up at you and he goes, "You're in luck. How'd you like to make 10 silvers for a couple less than 2 hours of work?" He smiles like he is fucking doing you a favor.
Sounds fantastic.
Great. He presents you with a buck, scrub brush, and some sort of spray, and he says, "Head over to the fountain. It's the one that looks like a bunch of people are lifting up a bunch of 13 robed figures, and clean the statue. Somebody dumped a load of shit and rotten meat on top of it."
Good. All right, off I go. All right.
He yells, "Get a chit from the guard who's keeping an eye on it, and let us know it's clean when you're done. Bring it back
Okay,
here."
very good.
Cut to scrub, scrub, scrub. Yeah, it pretty much. You know where that statue is already?
No, I do not.
It is on your map, which is.
I am sure it is. Let me see. Gothic.
Yeah.
Can you quadrant me?
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
No, different statue. Hold on. Fucking city has more statues. There it is. It is in the Springham district.
Springham district. Okay.
The rundown, but not nearly as poor as the Lower East Side.
I see it. Yes. And orphanage sculpture, fountain being lifted by loads of humanity. On top of the fountain are 13 robed figures.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is literally covered in shit and rotten meat, and there are a couple of guards sitting there upwind of it, looking like, God damn it.
I have been here. It's right by the stained glass cellars.
See how everything works on the bubble map? Yeah. Once you get to know I don't know why Chris hates the bubble map, but everybody else is like, this is much easier. Yes. I don't have to worry about distances to shit. You walk over there, shit happens.
Okay, so, well, I keep an eye on that direction and be careful to see if anybody from the stained glass guild is looking for me or keeping an eye on me.
No, the place seems closed up and abandoned. The guards are just watching you. They are watching you sit there and clean and scrub this thing like they are bored out of their minds. You hear a brief scream from St. John's Teaching Hospital. The guards don't even twitch or turn their head slightly to see what's going on. They're just watching you with the patience that people can only display when they're watching somebody else do backbreaking, thankless work.
Right. Right. Yeah. Okay.
No worries. After you get it cleaned, you don't need to make any rolls. I'll assume your character is competent enough to clean a statue. The guards walk up, and one of them gives you a chit, and he's like, "There you are, citizen. Take that and the cleaning supplies back to the employment center, and you will get paid."
Okay, I do so.
They do pay you. There's no fuss, no muss. They don't try to cheat you out of it. They just give you your fucking silvers and say, "Would you like another job?"
No, that's okay. I'm gonna ply my trade elsewhere for today. I think the 10 silver is enough.
He shrugs. He says, "Well, all right. Let us know when you want some more work. We have lots of work here."
Sure, sure. Okay, so next on my list is I'm going to go check out that house.
You have a list. I'm so happy to hear it. Take a card. Most people are just like, what is there to do? Well, you've got about 15 plots open. Do you have any ideas? No. Entertain me. Which house are you talking about, Russ?
The one that Dragon Don thought was mysterious and didn't know what was going on over there. I'm assuming it might be dangerous.
Probably. I can't imagine Dragon Don assigning you a plot that isn't dangerous.
Yeah, it's not going to be safe, but probably has more rewards than 10 silver a job, and well, not a lot of interest.
Well, actually, if you think about it, That job should tell you various things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out which house or which.
I was considering investigating who did it.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm saying even without investigating, you should now have other pieces of information and shit.
Okay. Not sure what you're getting at, and I'll think about it.
I would. Let's see. I'm trying to find out which house this is. Can you tell me more about it?
Okay. The only thing that I can tell you about is that Dragon Don said that there was some mysterious operation that he didn't understand going on at a house that was just outside town. And he wanted me to investigate that house and find out what the operation was, what was going on there. That was the mission.
God damn it.
It's extremely vague.
Yeah, it is. Logan's not fucking helping himself here at all, is he? Oh, I know which one it was. Nothing is going on. Yeah, you report back to Dragon Dawn that everything's fine there because the house seems to be abandoned. You're not
Okay.
sure what's up with that.
I give it a thorough search.
Okay. Yeah, you find some papers in a strange language.
Okay. I'm going to make a linguistics roll.
Hmm.
Do I have linguistics? No, that was it. Learn.
Cool.
Didn't make it.
Okay. Neat.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe these papers will make Dragon Dawn happy.
Yeah, I'll bring back the papers.
Dragon Dawn seems pleased with your work. Very well. So, I appreciate you bringing this to me. What can we do for you?
Well, for one thing, I'd like to mod this pistol to be a heavy hitter. The 25 charge.
You cannot change a pistol once it is already built, unfortunately. You'd have to buy a new pistol. Once the magics have been laid down upon it, they cannot be altered.
Oh, okay. I was mistaken about how the mods work then.
He nods. Yes,
Yep.
you were. He says, I do have something else that you might like. Do you mind a bit of murder?
So long as it's not a mass murder, yeah, I don't mind.
Murder is not required. It is merely the most extreme way to do this. If you can figure out a better way to do it, then that is fine. This is a pretty easy one, being that I see none of the other lockpick gang around. So it should go completely fine. Now, how you solve this is completely up to you.
Very good.
I will need you to go to a tailor shop, a particular tailor shop. Tremendous Tailors. They make the uniforms for the city guard. I would like 20 of them, and most importantly, to have this go unreported to the guards.
That's a toughie. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I mean, I can steal the uniforms. The problem is making sure they don't know they're stolen.
Yes, I agree.
Why did you think murder would help?
Oh, it is, as I said, the most extreme way. Dead men do not say shit.
Yeah.
But if you can find a better way, I would be better pleased.
Of course.
Yes. And of course, I will reward you handsomely for it. For your other thing, it gives you 200 silver. This is for checking out that other small incident. Of course, the uniforms will be worth more to me. Much more.
Very good. Okay, thank you, Don.
I have found generosity pays dividends.
Yes, it does indeed.
Hmm.
Okay,
Right.
looking for Tremendous Taylor on the map. There's the Great
Ah.
Yondu, the Alchemist.
The Great Yondu is everywhere.
Yeah. Tower of Doom.
Tremendous
Tremendous
Taylor is in
Taylors.
the Rittenhouse Row district. I can tell I'm going to need to stick with the district thing, make life a little easier for people. It's off of a tram stop near the fire
Yeah, no, I
station.
got it. I found it. The tram stop is here. Fire
Cool.
station, Tremendous Taylors.
Cool.
Yep.
So, yeah, as you can see, I mean, this is a pretty decently patrolled area. It's not heavy patrolled area. And you wouldn't have guessed that Tremendous Taylors actually makes the guard uniform because they don't advertise it or anything like that. The Grand Clacks corporate offices are here, and of course they have their own signals and stuff above it. You know what the Clacks is, yeah?
No, actually, I don't.
It's like a light-based signaling device that they have up on roofs, and they signal to areas east, west, north, south in the distance.
Okay.
Different towers signal different towers. It's like a really shitty wireless, or sorry, really shitty one of those things, telegraph.
Right.
A shitty wireless telegraph that uses light.
A step above the fires along the Great Wall of China.
Yes. They can send much more complicated signals at each time. You have no idea what they mean because there's like, I think like 16 different lights, and then some get covered and some are uncovered and all that stuff.
Right. Okay. I step into Tremendous Taylors.
All right. It appears, it is getting later. It's getting toward dinner time when some of the shops will start to close and then others won't close until much later. But a Tremendous Taylors guy, it looks like a head guy, and then he has two apprentices. One of the apprentices comes to help you. The other guys you can see working right over there. There's like one big room where they're doing their stuff. And then there's a back room where presumably they store stuff. And the apprentice comes up and says, "Hello, sir. May I help you?"
Yeah. I got a business I'm running, and I'm looking for stripper costumes. Naughty nurse, devil, city guard, that kind of thing. And
he begins to sweat slightly as he's thinking about these costumes. Will we excuse me, will the girls come in to try them on?
Actually, it's male strippers, but
oh. Just gone.
There may be some girls, but right now I've got male strippers. So
he looks at the porn stash and goes, fine. He says, yes, naughty nurse, he thinks. Yes, we can, will the gentleman come in for the modeling or for the trying on and fitting?
Well, they may well. They're about my build.
Great.
So I thought I would just do the modeling.
Oh, that's fine, he says. Yes. Okay. So how many different costumes are you wanting, Toldo? 5?
4.
4.
For right now, yeah, just to start out. Sending candygrams and stuff. So yeah.
Totally baffled at this. Like
construction worker. I'd like a construction worker. Because I might get the ladies a naughty nurse, a devil costume, and a city guardsman.
All right.
And they should be They should be easily removable. Not,
He closes his eyes for just a second and he's like,
you're picturing me naked. A lot of people do that.
He tries to resist his shudder. He says, "Yes, sir."
I stroke my porn stash.
He looks like he's starting to question his fucking which vocation he got into and shit. Right. Let's see. It'll be 200 silver, half in advance, and we'll get your measurements and start work on them.
Okay.
So let's see. That was after he gets the money. He says, so that was naughty nurse, construction. What were the other two?
Devil and city guard.
We can do one kind of like a city guard, but not quite. Since it's illegal to dress just like city guard. We'll have a big sign that says city guard so that they know what you need or what you are.
Oh, I see. It'll okay. Yeah, that'll do.
No problem. Yeah. He makes note of it, unlike Logan, who doesn't know if you'll even come back to pick up your shit. And he then gets your measurements, and he says they should be ready in next week.
Terrific. Thank you.
Great. Is there anything else, sir? He says, he's still he looks like he wants to go wash his hands. And
I stroke my mustache lasciviously and say, no, sir, not now.
He retreats back over to the master to show him the list, and the master just raises an eyebrow and looks at you like, okay.
All right. I step on out of the tremendous tailors. That's probably not going to work, but I give them 100 silver. Advance. So that's 1 gold. That's 1 gold, and I get 30 silver back. So there we go.
No, that's 1 gold and 30 silver you give to them because
you said 100. You said 100 in advance. Oh yeah, 1 gold and 30 silver. Right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm doing my math backwards.
Yeah, I mean the way you do it, you should spend a lot of gold. It's a half off price.
Yeah.
No worries. Yeah. We're the tailor shop itself, it seems like it's maybe 11 or 12 meters cubed plus the back room, which is probably half that. They have a lot of cloth bundles. There's big desk things that they sit at and cut up cloth and shit like that.
Right. Okay.
Scissors, thread, crude sewing machines.
Sure. From what I can see, I'm thinking of coming back here when it's closed, but for right now, I'm going to go get dinner.
No worries.
What does dinner cost in this town?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, no.
I was going to say, I think you can get like good food for a couple silvers. Less if you want to go to a place like the Trop or something.
Water for traveling. Come on. Not under food. I'm searching the document and it's not under food. Let's try meals. Restaurant. That's a good one.
Yeah. Restaurant prices. It's food-ish. 1 silver. Good food. 2 silver. Fine dining. 10 silver.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Plus drinks.
So I could blow my my job thing.
Oh yeah, they would be rather shocked to find the guy who was scrubbing shit off the statue earlier doing the fine dining. But if you think about it in real life, you couldn't get paid enough to go on a fine dining meal for 2 hours of work.
Right.
I mean, give a janitor $30, they're not going to fine dining.
Nope. So dirt cheap. I'm going to go for the good food.
Yep, that's great. Yeah, you end up spending 2 or 3 silver, depending on if you want drinks and stuff.
Yeah, I want drinks, so I'll spend 3.
Yeah, you can get a whole bottle for one extra silver. So for 4 silver, you can get good food and a bottle of something good.
All right.
I
Yeah,
thought
I'm
that
going to guzzle that sucker and see if I can raise my tolerance.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and give me an alcohol tolerance roll. You're going to get drunk probably, but it's not. Oh God,
Fumble.
no. Everybody's staring at you as you're just slumped over. It's like, how much has he had to drink? About this much out of the bottle, sir. I don't understand. Right. Give me a luck roll. I'm curious to see if you end up getting relieved of some money while you're out.
Successful.
Okay. The owner took pity on you and had his guy drag you into the back room and toss some tarps over you and stuff. And yeah, it's you end up sleeping it off in the back room. They charge you 2 more silver because they're like, yeah, we're not really a hotel, but it's morning now, so we're charging you for the sleeping here in our
Oh, fumbles are so much fun. Yep. That's cool.
Oh yeah, they didn't. It's not. They didn't charge you for an expensive room. It's just your own room, no bathroom. Well, that fit, and they got your help cleaning up. Anything else. So yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
They
All
just.
right, so I take it it's the morning now instead of.
Oops.
Yep. Oops.
Maybe you should go for non-alcoholic drinks. You are not out. You are not Alex Kinley.
Oh, I still need to build up my tolerance because it applies to lots of other things. So
It really does. It's a super useful skill that Alex has gotten to a point where he can do ketamine and ignore it.
yeah, I know. All right, so I'm down a hit point, so I'm going to do a will roll. That is will times 1.
You regain 5 hit points, or no, I think you're right. I think it is a full heal.
And a check in willpower. Yeah.
Willpower is the easiest thing to get check in. Somebody hit me as hard as you can with that knife.
Too awesome. I get my check in will.
All
right, so it's the morning, huh?
Yeah, it is. You're thinking dragon. You're lucky the Dragon Don didn't walk in and go, apparently he is busy and cannot do this job. That would have sucked.
Okay, I'm going to go to the safe deposit box.
Wow, that was quick. Okay, you head over there. Oh,
well, I assume you can open and close it and get stuff out as much as you want, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you come to them more than once a day, then you'll have to start bribing them. These aren't like modern banks where they're going to be nice to you and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, they look surprised to see you.
Yeah, sorry. I think I need my box open. I need one of the items out of it. I'll bring it back today.
They take you into the room. You'll open up the box. They just make sure that there's nothing that looks like some sort of magic bomb in there, because they don't give you like the privacy. They like, nope, nothing I care about. And they wander off.
Okay. I get the glasses.
Okay. I thought you were doing something else in there. Great. Yeah, you pick up your glasses.
I head over to the Helton and go to the cloakroom and activate the glasses and see if I can see any magical effects where the gate should be.
When you're walking by the front desk, the guy's like, sir.
I ignore him.
Sir, he comes around and comes after you, but when you go into the room, he goes, I have other things to do, and wanders off because he doesn't want to go in the room. He doesn't know why. Take a card for knowing this. So, yeah, you go in the room. Sure, you activate the glasses. No roll required. Give me a analyze magic to figure out what all the weird squiggly glowing lines are that you're looking at.
How many tries do I get at this? Just one?
Yeah.
No.
A lot of weird glowing lines and stuff. It's like you're looking at computer code with no skill.
Right.
It's magic, you say. The wall seems to be magic.
But there does seem to be something active there.
You're not really sure. It's magical, whether it's active or inactive or.
Oh no, that's not what I mean. I mean, if I look at like the screen that people change behind, that doesn't show up with all the squiggly lines and stuff,
No,
right?
the screen, no. The wall that's hidden by the screen, yes.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
Means something.
It doesn't mean anything to me because I don't have the skill, but it does. I can just use this as a general detect magic.
Totally. Yeah. If there was anything else, you've got a whole minute. You can do a slow turn in the room and look around if you feel like it. But other than that, I don't recommend walking in this, as you will probably do something horrible to yourself or break your own glasses or whatever, because you're not seeing things like chairs and floors and things like that. You're seeing the magic of the world.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, so I do a slow turn. See if anything else.
Give me a analyze magic roll, because there's like stuff in the room itself. The room itself.
Success.
At last, you get a check in that skill. Well done. The room itself has a go away spell on it. It just, when people get close to it, they're like, I don't want to be here. But it doesn't seem to affect Dora's, or you're just a pain in the ass and will go in anyway. You're not sure. What's the D6 for?
That was me realizing I still had to check and analyze magic from the last session and doing a skill up.
Hooray.
So I apparently missed it when I was doing my skill ups. So I have a better score in analyze magic than I thought I did.
Cool.
All right. So go away spell. Got it. Okay. 48 charges, 1 magic point off. I put the glasses back in their case. I head to the tailor shop.
Okay. You go over to the tailor shop. It's open. They're working away in there.
Okay. Are there lots of windows in the place? If I decide to case the place?
The windows themselves are like, they're the kind of thick, shitty glass that you really can't see through, but light comes in, kind of like modern day bathroom windows.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the tech. Yeah, the tech level. Yeah.
Right. I mean, they do have higher tech windows, but this is not a rich place. This is like glass blowers are doing this and shit. The old fashioned glass that ends up getting thicker on the bottom than the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little harder to destroy than modern shitty windows, but it's closer to safety glass. Although it's really super unsafe glass. So yeah, it's the best you could do for this place is hanging out, looking suspicious outside of it and hoping people come out so you can see what they're up to.
Right. Okay. So I will have to come back here at night. I'll keep the glasses on me. I grab a newspaper.
No problem. It tells you how great the city is and how any day the kids will be returned to their grieving parents. All hail the Shadow Council, death to the monsters. They are working on making a trade alliance, only a trade alliance with San Francisco, which is ruled by somebody called James Morton, who is in the service of Blue. They're not thrilled about Blue, of course, they say, because monsters are inferior to humans. However, they do have a lot of shit that they would like to trade for. So they, in the interest of capitalism, they may overlook their prejudices and safety.
Sure, the greatest way to peace is greed. Works pretty well.
Take a card. That's one of the deeper things you've said there, Russ. Go ahead and just grab a card for that shit. There you go.
Yeah, trade is what keeps the world from blowing up. In a lot of cases.
I was gonna say I thought it was just McDonald's. Okay, so.
Oh my God, I got a lot of good cards here. I'm gonna lose the assistant D6. Okay. Right. What I'm looking for in the paper is the police blotter.
As far as who was busted for what crimes?
As far as what's going on with what crimes, and specifically if Jor Hassan. Do you remember this?
Jor Hassan.
Yeah, Jor Hassan, the police lieutenant that Don once compromised.
Yeah. You remembered that. Take a card. I thought you'd forgotten about that.
Oh no, it's on my list.
he is continuing to do the noble thing and taking down some of the bad guys, and he is a shining beacon for the city, according to the newspaper.
Okay, so he's Elliot Ness, basically.
Yeah. There's even some that call him Paladin.
Paladin, huh? Okay, that's
interesting. Or Paladin, if you want to say it wrong, but either way.
Paladin, so Charlemagne. What kind of busts is he making in particular? Is it just common stuff, or does he seem to be assigned to high-level crimes?
No, there's really not a lot of high-level crimes going on right now.
Okay. So he's not on some kind of special task force or anything. He's not on SWAT. He's not on. No. Okay.
He is a rising star in the midst of the guards and stuff. He's already a lieutenant, I believe. People are saying that he may end up becoming the head of the guards in due time, which would probably not well please Dragon Dawn.
No, of course not, because he's uncorruptible.
Corruption.
Arcology. Looking for places to go while I still have the day with me. What's the seedy section of town? The Lower East Side?
Lower East Side.
Yeah. Poor, sturdy, and ugly is my hardworking East Side. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got over here.
That is the shit area of town, is literally in the Lower East Side.
All right. So I'm going to check the housing area. Check out the people there.
Are you talking about in Capernaum Green?
Yeah.
The rabbit warren of slums. It looks like these 2-story tall houses were built. They have the flammability of the average strike anywhere match. It's pretty much a guaranteed thing by the higher ranks of the city, the more noble people of the city, that this place will catch fire at some point. And then they will busily cut any bridges that go to or from this area, and then they'll burn down. Many of the poor people will then be forced to leave the town to seek other places and stuff. Here they call that urban renewal.